Hey Robin, how you doing? Hey Lauren. That's right, Nelson. Hey Canadian Eskimo, how are you? Hey Leah. Hey Esmer. Hey Neon. How you guys doing tonight? Hey Kelly. Pretty mild here. Pretty good, Lauren. Hey Joe. It's a long story. Hey Mama, how you doing? Oh, good, Blake. Glad you like it. Wow, that is cold. Oh, thank you, Amber. Appreciate it. I'll be getting down there this time next week doing some more. Hey, Michigan Mike. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You can see where they pull the collective. See those wire cutters he's got on the front? There's hardly any BK 117s flying around. I mean, they're around, but they don't use them too much for medical flight. There's so many advanced helicopters. That's kind of an old model. That model was flying around in '92 and may have even preceded that year. It's a neat looking helicopter. Load it in the back. Oh, good, Goliath. Oh, that's cool. That's it, Emily. Hey, May, how you doing? Yeah, it's a pretty neat helicopter. That's from my house to Ann Arbor. I don't know where they were going. I'm assuming Covenant, but for about a 140-mile trip through the air, it's $92,000, and it's always out of network. That's people are always accusing me of being a serial killer. Hey, Paul. Yeah, it's I can give it to you. It's PO Box Tom Reed, REED, PO Box 41 West Branch, Michigan 48661. You know, I'm really not soliciting for stuff for people. I got a ton of stuff to deliver now. Hi, Grace. How are you? Hey, Screech. Yeah, I think Kelly's got her own problems, you know. She ought to really be going nuts now that she sees Gerald has a channel that's taken off. Oh, pretty good, man. Hey, June, how's it going? Oh, thank you, Warren. Yeah, I don't really care for the heat. I really don't. I'd much rather have this kind of weather. I'm going to go and try and get the Amish interviews tomorrow. Hey, Bobby, how you doing? Yeah, so far, this has been a disappointing winter. Yeah, I hope she does get a challenge. She should do it. Yeah, I'm going to go over to Mile tomorrow. Yeah, might as well. Yeah, you never know how it's going to go. I mean, I thought, getting a hold of him ahead of time. But if he's busy, he's busy. If he's not, he's not. I like going over there anyway. Oh, that's no problem, man. It's not really you. No, I never tried a crack. I never tried a craze. No. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to go. Now, this guy seemed pretty liberal on things. He actually, I couldn't believe it. He said, "Well, you tell me when I did that last video." Now, I don't think that means he's going to get in front of a camera, but we'll find out. Yeah, I know that, man. What I'm thinking is going to happen is I'm going to videotape like the businesses and talk to him as I go through it. But I want to get some of these myths with the Amish knocked out of the way. You know, what's what? People don't think they pay taxes, blah, blah, blah. The new lights on their buggies, partying. Hey, Zach. No, I haven't seen Kelly in quite a while. I barely caught Maddie and Gerald last time I was down there. Yeah, I don't think I'll try, Grace. But you guys know I always pick up, books when I find them. And I was in this thrift store and I saw a book, the physician's desk reference manual. I already have a few of them, but it was soft cover, which I try not to get. Hey, Erica. And it was 50 cents, so I bought it. I was kind of looking through it. As I was going through there, I was looking up, hey, Superwoman, arrhythmia, hepatitis, blah, blah, blah. And it made me think of the women down there in Detroit. These health manuals are really made for people that are concerned about their health. You don't want to catch STDs. You don't want to trash your liver, your kidneys, your lungs. And I'm reading through there and I'm thinking, these people down here, that's the farthest thing in the world away from their mind. If they just sat down for a half hour and contemplated the health consequences as a result of these drugs and just the risk factor, I wonder if that'd light any fires or ring any bells. Probably not. But you know what rational human being doesn't always have in the back of their mind? Well, I hope I don't get that. I don't want to catch this. I'm going to eat less red meat, that kind of thing. And when they're down there, it's like, that's never a concern. No dentist appointments, no yearly checkups, nothing. The only medical appointment they ever have is in an emergency room. I don't really look at too many of their videos. I mean, I've watched a couple. I suggested to them they do one for rap and another one for, the day in the life of Gerald and Maddie. The old adage, if you can't say anything nice. I mean, I wish the best for them, but it depends what you're looking for, I would expect a better outcome. Let's put it that way. Yeah, that too, Jim. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's I guess disappointed, I guess I could say. Yeah, no, I know, Nick. Yeah, addiction, man. It's just so complex. Hey, Crystal, how you doing? Yeah, I think they'll let me interview him. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Yeah, I think so too, Grace. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Have a safe trip. I made that trip a million times from Chicago and Michigan. That's the worst drive in the world. Only time I like it is if there's ice going through the mountains down around north of Tennessee, mid Tennessee, or a blizzard in Ohio. But normally that ride just sucks. I've tried every way possible. Cut over to the Carolinas. You can't head west. That's a shitty ride too, cutting down through Tallahassee and across. Bilateral pars fracture to L5. Yeah, I am familiar with it. Yeah. Yeah, surgery is nothing like it used to be. Really do your due diligence on a neurosurgeon. I wouldn't worry about it, Erica. Not in this day and age, I wouldn't. Yeah, probably, man. Yeah, probably, man. Chicago's about, I think it's about, from my house, I think it's about 330 miles or something like that. I haven't been back to Chicago since I left. I think 8 or 9 years ago, something like that. I don't miss it either. I had a great time there. I loved it. But if I never went back to Chicago again, it'd be too soon. Marguerite wouldn't stay in a hotel room if you got her one. People have done it for her before, and she didn't go. She didn't care about that, Jim. Seriously. Yeah, yeah, that's not too bad from Pennsylvania. You're already on the East Coast, Elaine. You ought to cut straight over east and just take along the water all the way down. Be a lot more fun. Hey, Miriam, how you doing? Hey, Joey Jane, how you doing? Oh, we're doing fine. Yeah, no, I know. That's how it is. It's a crazy lifestyle. No, she would not enjoy it, Jim. She would not enjoy it. People have done that for her before, and she didn't show up. She doesn't want it. Part of them not wanting like things like you're offering is part of the reason they're there and comfortable with it. It doesn't bother them like it bother you. You think because if you were in her shoes, you'd want a nice hotel room and a shower. Well, she doesn't think like you do. Yeah, I know Portland's got a big group of people like that. Do I ever see what Bai does? What's that? Hey, Crystal, how you doing? Oh, definitely. I think it's probably been diagnosed and she just didn't do anything about it. Oh, thanks, Miriam. Oh, Daisy's fine. Yeah, took her for a little walk today. Oh, you haven't, Crystal? Well, welcome. It's 9/11 here. Andy's going to be coming on tonight. He's a guy that lives down in Southwest Detroit. Does a lot of nice things for the girls. Takes them around, gives them rides, mentor, takes them to rehab if they want to go. 2 a.m. All right. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm doing too much, but I would if I could think of something. Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't want to walk a mile in their shoes, I'll tell you. Yeah, that eating thing, I'm not saying it's a bad idea, but it doesn't get the response you think it would. They like going out to dinner. Oh, that's cool, That's good. Oh, that's no problem, man. Hope you feel better. Which ones? Which one was that? Was that down in Detroit or I pretty much spelled it out in the title. I think Andy's got to be 35 or something like that. He's a young guy. Oh, 48? There he is right there, Andy. So any guys, he's been down there. He can tell you things about Southwest Detroit. He's been around down there forever, helps the girls. So fire away. You got any questions to him? Be nice to get another opinion on things. You ask questions about rehab and what you think they'd want, what do they like, and maybe he can give you some good ideas on something better to do for them than I have. No, I didn't see Sylvie on here. Yeah, I would agree with that, Molly. Yep. He is young, isn't he, Elaine? Yep. But I know they really think a lot of them. Anthony, you got any info on the methadone clinics? You know anything about those down there? Yeah, you look at Marguerite, Super Williamson's been smoking crack for 45 years. Hey, Jesse, here you are. Jesse, did you know Andy from when you were down there? Did you guys know each other? Yeah, he really is an Illinois farmer. Very nice to him. No bullshit either. Yeah. Did you recognize Jesse, Andy? Do you remember her from being down there? Wasn't that long ago. Oh, it's Randy. Oh, okay. Andy, fire away. No, I would interview him. He's a really good guy. I will sometime, man. Put your eyes back in your socket, you nymph. I'm going to give Andy the spoiler on you. Yeah, I think that's his picture in his avatar, man. Oh, sorry about that, Grace. God. Yeah, he gave me some. I had some already. I had the injectable kind, though. He gave me the kind that they can inhale. Yeah, I gotta get her CPAP. You're right. No, I wouldn't say that, Screech. No, no, I wouldn't say that. I mean, maybe I am. I mean, I do find it fulfilling going down there. I enjoy doing it. So maybe I am. I never looked at it that way. But I don't think of the ways I help them. Yeah, it's Daisy sleeping. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Zach, when you're down there, if you're worried about it, you can always go in and ask Gar. You go in Poncho's down there and get things once in a while. He'll know what the deal is. He lives around there. You know, he works there. She comes in there every day. So ask him. He'll tell you what's going on. Yeah, it probably does, Michigan Mike. Yeah. Hey, Jenna, how you doing? Well, why couldn't it be both, man? Because if it wasn't, how could it just be one, not both? Andy, have you known Jamie since she's been down there? She's been down there for like 4 years. And I'm assuming you've known Ebony quite a while. Have you seen her lately? Oh, okay, great. Oh, congratulations. Oh, good job. Yeah, he'll know. Ask Gar. He'll know. I got his phone number someplace. I would text him if it was handy, but I haven't talked to him in a while. Oh, okay. Oh, really? Now that 12 step, that's is that religious based at all? Like AA? No, I'm a couple hundred miles away, Jenna. North. I'm up north. No, you know, I got a hole in one the first time I went golfing, Mark. Luckily, I was with the deacon of the church who was a buddy of the father of a friend of mine, or no one would have believed it. No, I just can't get into golf. I don't like it that much. I'm too hot headed, man. I wrap my putter around a tree, no problem. Tack my bag with an iron, throw it in the water, use the pin as a javelin. I get every bad habit in the world. That's a gentleman's sport. I wouldn't last an hour at a country club. Oh, have you, Grace? What do you think causes that? Do you know? Do you got any handle on that? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good. Well, there's hope then, man. Yeah, I don't like it either. It is a game of skill. It's just not for me. I don't like bowling either. Yeah, Jamie's a sweet girl. She should be in college someplace. Oh, a higher power? Okay, good. Okay. Huh. Yeah, that's how I am. Man, if you see me sometimes when I can't get a program to work, you definitely think I should get committed. Oh, Upper Peninsula? All right. Yeah, I get up there from time to time. They shut the old Sault Ste. Marie down the 15th, so it'll be a while. I keep planning to go over there and, get some video of Superior waves crashing, but the time never works out. Hey, really, Bok Choy? No kidding, huh? Huh. Now, Lincoln Park, I believe, but Wyandotte, that would surprise me. I mean, they basically got a patrol right there on the old border trying to keep that from happening. They got a good buffer, though, E-course. I had a New York strip. I got sushi for later. Oh, no kidding, Linda. You think that affected your brain, Linda? Smoking weed? I'm drinking single malt scotch and ice water. Yeah, not that much. Nah, but there's just no good place to eat around here. You can't get anything good anymore. Like I had a giant New York strip today, Choice Plus. I would have got one about a quarter of that size for $5 more. It's just nothing, good around here anymore. There are places that have tried selling New York strips, and of course they stay in the refrigerator for 8 years. They end up throwing them out. There's too many people around here that are all you can eat tacos and unlimited salad bar and all that kind of crap. And when that's the market that you're competing with, good food just seems to hang around and go crappy. I bought some smoked pork chops for tomorrow, that kind of thing. Childhood memory. I think going to J.O. Hudson's as a kid buying rock candy. Yeah, Bucks sucks. I know those people actually. I don't like anything they have. They say they didn't change the pizza when they bought it, but I don't believe it. That cheese isn't as good. I don't like Bucks. I don't like their breakfast or lunch or their dinner. So why go to Bucks? I like Shirley and her husband's a good guy and the daughter's nice, but I don't like any of their food. It's all that cheap Gordon shit. Exactly, Erica. Yeah, I used to cook things in a crock pot more. I can only stand so much stew and chicken soup. A crock pot's all right. Sounds great, simmers, and you got all these spices. But, when's the last time you ever thought, God, I can't wait to get home and eat the rest of that stuff in my crock pot? Never. It's not like something really good. It's just a different way of cooking it. And it's always pork loin, stew meat. You don't want to put any choice cuts in there. Bunch of cheap shit in a bowl of water. Hey, Tweety, how you doing? I'll have like a crock pot for like four. I'll fill it up to the brim, eat one dinner out, and end up throwing it out in the garbage 2 weeks later. Crock pots suck. Sound like a good idea, but they're not really that good. Like I was gonna start eating organic black beans and lentils. They're good for you. So I thought I'd just open like 6 cans and put them in this plastic Tupperware thing, and then just take some out every night. Yeah, that was another big flop. I just pried about a 1/4 inch of mold off the top tonight and sandblasted the bowl. Sounded like a good idea, but just didn't work. Sucks. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple things. I don't even think I haven't used mine probably in uh, 6 months. I mean, all the things you can make in a crock pot is something that you get like with a normal good dinner. A bowl of vegetable soup, chicken soup, some kind of, pork bullshit. I mean, vegetable soup, big deal. How much of that can you eat? Whoever dreams of a big bowl of vegetable soup except a starving begging. It's just crock pots are just limited. Oh yeah, I'd check that out, red curry lemons. Nah, not really. Not too many not too many leftovers. I like seafood, but you just can't get any good seafood. Although I do get those frozen, of course they're frozen, they're scallops at Aldi's. I think those are a good deal. 12 ounces, $10, and they're giant ones. You get like 9 giant ones. I had that for lunch today. I think it can have a trigger. Yeah, I think it was in the cards for you anyway, sports speak. I think it was you're probably going to get it one way or the other, and it happened at 14. And when you're depressed, you as a human, you're trying to blame it on things or try and get an idea where it's coming from. It's just like people that are in the NBA or in the NFL, or they're a pianist or an arsonist or great at archery. You just get born with this brain, and it does these certain things. And depression is one of them, and it isn't always because of anything. I wasn't bullied as a child, man. I was beaten ass from a baby. Always like a super aggressive kid. I was a total degenerate as a kid. Yeah, salmon's good. I like it. But that's, again, salmon. There's one way you can get it. Broil it or bake it. 2 ways. What else are you going to do with salmon? I mean, it's good, but it's not like, you can poach it and, stuff it with crab meat and all that shit. I eat a lot of salmon. I have a lot of it in my freezer, but I get sick of that too. Oh my God, yeah, but I bet 995 of them, like, you'd never make it. I mean, if there's 1,001 good crock pot ideas, how come I can only come up with 2? Stew and chicken soup. I mean, I'm not that stupid. I think it's somebody just making up bullshit. I mean, you can put anything in there you want. I'm talking about something that's good. Something that you really look forward to. Like, all right, man, I got that in the crock pot tonight. I'm going to go eat this. Yeah, salmon cakes are all right. You got to make them yourself, though. They put that cheap breading in the ones you get at restaurants, and then put that crappy hollandaise sauce on. Smoked salmon, yeah, I like it once in a while. Same here. Smoked whitefish is a big deal. Smoked whitefish. Grilled salmon's good. Yeah, I like that. Smoked anything. I take it in small doses. Yeah, pulled pork. Yeah, I believe that was probably good. Pulled pork, yeah. You want to get turned. If you don't like eating pork, you think you shouldn't eat it. Yeah, go to a pig roast where you watch them prepare it and then butcher it. I unfortunately got to see that a couple years ago at a pilot's retirement party. Man, I could barely eat any of it. Yeah, I never did ribs. I was talking to that guy in there tonight why they don't have any short ribs. He said they're seasonal. I don't think that's seasonal. Shit, you're slaughtering cattle all year long. Why would it be seasonal? Would you throwing them out in the summer and winter? Just sprouts? You like that? Yeah, if you know somebody that's in the culinary arts, there's a place in Ann Arbor like that. I mentioned it before. Seva, S-E-V-A. I mean, they can take a carrot and an eggplant and put it in some pea thing, and you want to eat the damn plate. It's so good. It is really good. But they've got culinary artists, and they know just the right spice. There's a place you could go in Chicago, and I'm sure you guys have been to them, where you go in there, you pay 12 or 15 bucks or something, and you get to make your own thing. And they got vegetable raw meats, and then at the end, you give it to some illegal Mexican, and he has the tip jar in front. You let him cook it up for you. Well, I learned in going to that place that if a recipe isn't used, it sucks. You just can't take a bunch of things you think would taste good and mix them together with a good outcome. There's really something to the culinary sciences. I want to go someplace where traditional food like Indian, where they have this curry down to a science. We got a place here like that where they have Penang curry. Just excellent. She said it's her grandmother's recipe. I believe there were some Italians in their tomato sauce, marinara sauce. I mean, they got this stuff down. I used to eat pig's feet as a kid. Yeah, they never hardly can speak English. That's a bad example because the ones in Saginaw, it's a like all you can eat Chinese buffet, but they have that, and these guys can't even speak English. Speaking of illegal Mexicans, I'm sitting in Tim Hortons and I'm getting a coffee, and I hear these 2 Mexican guys. Before you know it, a white guy comes in. They're sitting talking. And I end up striking up a conversation with us. It turns out it's a traveling team of roofers. And of course, you don't do much roofing in the winter in Michigan. So what they do, they work for a company that contracts guys to go up on top of places like Home Depot and shovel the snow off. What a fun job, huh? Yeah, it takes them a week to shovel all the snow off the top of a Home Depot. I mean, they're up there with shovels. Forget that shit. You know, these guys could barely talk English. Now maybe they're over here legally, but I'll give you 3-to-1 odds they're not. That's another one of those bullshit rumors they talk about taking away Americans' jobs. You'd hunt high and long to find a guy to go up and shovel snow all day long, all week long, on the top of a Home Depot. I don't care what you offer. He'd call in sick 3 out of the 5 days a week. Yeah, flat roof buildings in Michigan. He was telling me too how the extra construction that they do during building like Home Depots when they get in the snow belts of places. And he mentioned Gaylord. Hey, I see your old Lucky's is closing down, Betsy. They're closing down 32 of the 39 stores. Kroger pulled out all their investment money. The only one in Michigan is going to be in Ann Arbor, and that one's shaky. Oh my God, that's ridiculous, man. Yeah, Blue Nile. Yeah, you know, they used to be downtown Detroit, the Blue Nile. Is that the same outfit? Ethiopian food you eat with your fingers? Same place, bok choy? I wonder what happened. I went on a blind date to Greektown one time, Blue Nile. I bet it's the same name. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder, I thought about that company a couple months ago. Yeah, where's that at in Ann Arbor? I'll have to check that out next time I'm there. You know, since you're hanging around Ann Arbor, have you had Satchel's ribs? Have you tried their barbecue ribs? Excellent. Home Depot? Craig? Yeah, I forgot what that was connected to. Yeah, sponge pancake thing. Yeah, I think it's all right. I don't. I think that food was like fun. It's the experience, you know. I don't think I'd go. It's a great place to take a vegetarian. Yeah, ribs. Boy, you wouldn't believe how good these ribs are in Ann Arbor. Hard to get good ribs, man. I don't know if it's like that where you live. Oh, the other one I was discussing, Blue Nile. You talking about? Yeah, sit on the floor and eat. Yep, you had to do that. The one in Greektown. That was back like in '83. I was there. Wonder if it's the same owners. No, I haven't heard from Rebecca. No, I have not. Better believe it, man. Hey, you like ribs? Yeah, pierogies are good. Yeah, I haven't had a good pierogi in a while. I mean, it's not like it's rocket science. Dough and 3 things jammed in the middle. Oh, perpetual stew. Huh. I'm not a big stew guy. I hope I never ordered at a restaurant. If I do, call my psychiatrist. Who in the hell would go out to eat a bowl of stew? I cooked that in that famous crock pot I have. You hate ribs? Oh man, come on. Yeah, it's hard to get good ribs. It really is. That's why I like those. I think the bar boneyard is okay. It's funny. I was at Satchel's about a month ago, and the guy was asking me if I'd ever been to the boneyard. I think they're okay. I'd put them one notch into the good range. In my opinion, beef ribs just aren't as good as pork ribs. I don't care what you do to them. Bok choy, you ever get up to Grayling? There's a blues place right on the water along the Asabo. Great ribs. They have a beef spare rib, 2 pound beef spare rib. Oh, they'd be good in there. They'd be good in their pierogies in the fryer. Oh, okay, that's interesting. That reminds me of cowboy coffee. Do you know what that is? That's when you're camping and you have this big metal like bucket, and you just throw coffee in it and let it float around, and then you dip your cup in there. It's like on this stick thing, and then you pour it into a cup. It's cowboy coffee. You got to spit out the grounds. I never felt so manly in my life. You don't have anything good there. I ate at a good seafood restaurant out there one time though, Erica. Oh, no kidding, Andy, huh? Yeah, what kind of ribs, Nanny? I like my ribs charred, not soggy, like a piece of wet bread. Oh, no way would I wreck some baby back pork ribs by putting them in a crock pot. Oh, really, Erica? Huh? What's he hunt out there, Erica? No, chewing tobacco. You get mouth cancer for that. Oh, Philly cheesecakes? Yeah. There's only a few places I'll get subs. Say, Bok Choy, you must have had a sub over at Izzy's over there on Stadium, haven't you? That's one of the two places I'll eat subs. The other one is not that far from there, Captain Nemo's. They have one in Belleville, but I ate the one in Romulus. No, rack of lamb's excellent. I can tell you right now, 385 degrees, 20 minutes per pound, man. And get it seasoned by a professional butcher, not some jackass. Oh, elk and deer. Okay. I think it's nasty too. God. Well, it's funny, man. Chilled lettuce, quality ingredients, and great bread. I don't like subs anywhere else, and that's what Izzy's does, and that's what Captain Nemo's does. It's great. I put the Captain Nemo ones on. I haven't been to Izzy's in a while because I only get their tuna, which is I wouldn't say that's healthy. Now, potato soup wouldn't be bad. No, venison, you can keep it. Somebody gives me a pack of venison, I throw it out for the possum. Oh yeah, New Jersey, Philadelphia, yep, like that. I'll tell you another thing too. Now, this area tomorrow, they got this new farmer's dairy, but there's a lot of Amish bakeries. I'll be honest with you, I don't think that Amish stuff is that great. Pies, cookies, even their cinnamon bread sucks. I mean, I spill more cinnamon on the floor when I'm putting it on some oatmeal than in a whole loaf of their bread. I don't even buy anything for my neighbors because I don't want to piss them off. It's not that good. It looks good. They're running around their little outfits, but you bite into it and it's like, this stuff sucks. Amish made. I don't want any Amish food. No way. Yeah, meat products. I believe that. Yeah, I'm not kidding you, Sports Speak. No, not that bakery stuff. I'll take a video of it. I'm going to be there tomorrow. I'll take a video of this new Farmer's Creamery. They look great, man. You go in there and there's these kick-ass looking pies, and some of the filling is like oozing out of underneath the crust, and they're all over the place, any kind you want. These innocent girls, you gotta say, what'd you say? Because they're so soft spoken. You think, man, this shit looks just so awesome. It looks like something in a movie. Then you get out in the car and you tear it open. It's like, this sucks. I'd rather have a damn 7-Eleven donut. The Krispy Kreme absolutely blows them out of the water. There you got some parolee making that. Same with Cinnabon. That's some 30-year-old convict making your Cinnabon, but that's what I'm going with. They say, the place has got to look appealing. Yeah, it does look appealing. That's what got me in there. But, it used to be the same way with a lot of those Polish bakeries on Warren in Detroit. That stuff looked great, man. It just wasn't that good. Hey, Cable, how you doing? A lot of times, Hope you're right. It's Tom Reed, P.O. Box 41, West Branch, Michigan, 48661. Yeah, there's not too many of those left, Bok Choy. Bok Choy, have you tried the Izzy sub? You've had those, haven't you? What do you think of them? Oh yeah, Erica, thank you. Yeah, glad you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, bunch of bullshit. Hey, Sexy, how you doing? Yeah, it's just not for me. Hey, speaking of that, now I've told you this guy, I've mentioned this to you guys before, but maybe it's different people on here, but here goes. So one night I'm in the old Fisher Body plant, which is an ass kicker plant, vacant. Now they welded the doors shut so you can't get between the floors. I got videos of it, but anyway, I see these guys in there. It's a long story short. It's a producer or a rap. And I met the rappers. We shot the shit for about 20 minutes. They kept doing their thing. I went to another floor. First time I've ever seen anybody in a vacant building. Anyway, long story short, this guy is like a producer. He does local recording artists. It's K-Free. I don't know if you're into rap or not, but look it up on YouTube, K-Free. And that rap is absolutely killer. Every single one of those guys is great rappers. Now, that's a rap channel that will go someplace. If somebody took some of those rappers under their wing, you could make them famous in no time. Their rap is just killer. Hey, Stephanie, how you doing? I recommend it. If you like rap, K-Free. Yeah, thank you, Illinois. Yep, you got it. Sucked. Last time I bought a cinnamon bread there, I threw the real loaf out on the way home, and I saw a couple of ravens walking up and down the side of the street looking for something to eat. Tastes like shit. Yeah, I like rap. Not like I used to because all the good guys are dead. I don't like Eminem. I think he sucks, but I like the old stuff. But I listen to some of the rap on K-Freeze. That's good rap. I'm not shitting you. There's 10,000 songs on there that could be on movie tracks. Way better. I mean, it's real rap. You know, you can not like rap, Erica, but you can like understand this stuff. It'd probably be popular. Hey, Sandra, how you doing? Yeah, Lil Kim, great, super. It's Biggie's old girlfriend. Too bad Biggie got shot. Tupac too. Oh, that's cool, Andy. Yeah, Biggie was a great rapper. Loved him. Super talented guy. Boy, these rappers better hope they never get Alzheimer's. Holy shit. Biggest pet peeve. I'd say ignorance. I would say ignorance. Just somebody that's really ignorant, just doesn't get it. Such a huge turnoff. Haystack, what's that? Yeah, I never cared for Eminem, to tell you the truth. I think he sucks. K-free, yeah, all one word. One word. Their rap is ass kicker, man. Tons of it, shitloads of it. K-free is the guy that does it all. He's very good at it. Nice guy. Light skinned black guy. Really good. All over. I mean, it's great rap. I'm not shitting it. And it's like unknowns. Yeah, no, I believe it. Little Kim was good. Were you a fan of Left Eye Lopez? You know, I was living down there in Atlanta when she burned Andre Rison's house down. Oh, come on, Superwoman. Oh, no kidding, Michigan Mike. He doesn't seem too bright, am I right? I like Kevin. It's kind of a mixed bag for me. Somebody was on the daytime chat today and saying James Hetfield is really into beekeeping. Oh, no kidding, huh? Remember Heavy D? Will Smith was a good rapper. Yeah, Elise. Yep. Stick around. We'll tell you how you can do it too. This is 101. Yeah, I didn't know he was into that. Who's that rapper Pebbles did his background singing? He's an underground rapper. Big heavy set black guy. What's his name? Yeah, I'll do it, Craig. Oh well. Yeah, boys in the hood, man. Billionaires. What is that black rapper? Pebbles does the background vocals on it. He's like underground. Oh, no kidding. I'd probably turn it into. I don't want any bad karma. I think it'd be cause you $27,000 worth of problems in no time. You'd be paranoid about spending it. I'd give it back too. Yeah, they probably gave him like $100 or something. How the hell do you have 27 grand fall out of a armored truck? I mean, you think if anything that you made sure the doors were latched, it'd be an armored truck. Oh, a homeless guy gets. You sure this isn't a made-up story, Paul? No, he'll be living in an apartment soon. He's got him by the balls on this one. Oh, I'll check that out. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, poor Raven. What's this rapper's name? I can't think of his name. I used his song in some of my videos. Sitting on the curb. No kidding, huh? This guy should be famous too. They have no results. I'm trying to think of his name. I don't know why it's underground either. Because it's not a lot of dirty words. But it won't be even be on here. MF Doom. Yeah, MF Doom. Bet you guys don't know who MF Doom is. Hey, Lori, how you doing? Yeah, that part's sad about her being a foster child. Hey, Jenny, you guys heard of MF Doom or not? Here's a good rapper. Look him up on YouTube. Oh, that's Kelly. Sarah, you mean? MF Doom. Oh man, you guys. Next time somebody starts talking about rap, just slowly leave the room. That AIDS, wow. Oh, no kidding, Steve. Huh? Yeah, sure. Go ahead, Craig. Let us have it. Who is it? Who is it? Yeah, it's too bad. Died of AIDS. Yeah, I like Run DMC. Rick Beato. I never heard of him. What kind of music's he do? Hey, I bet you like Spandau Ballet. May, do you like Spandau Ballet or not? Oh, really, May? Huh. Yeah, we're just doing a background check, Chief. Who is that? Yeah, I figured you'd say that. Mark knew who it was. Who was Spandau Ballet? Come on. I'll tell you who else. How about that girl that was screwing Rick James? White chick, sings like a black girl. Well, she's dead now, but what was her name? It was like a one name. Uh, she was with Rick James. She had a great voice too. I'll tell you another good white chick that had a great voice, Lisa Stansfield. I like that damn Spandau Ballet song. No, it wasn't. Those are two guys singing, and they're not gay, by the way. I shouldn't have to defend them. I don't even know them. Stewie, it's a famous song. You were probably conceived over Spandau Ballet. I mean, the guys like them, the girls like them. That's hard to do. The gays like them, the transgenders. I mean, shit, no wonder they sold a lot of albums. They didn't have any enemies. Vanity, what are you talking about? I didn't really like Amy Winehouse. She struck me as dirty and crazy. I don't like that screaming, man. If I want to listen to that shit, I'll go to a Kentucky reception. Lisa Stansfield, killer voice, super. She should have been super famous too. Yeah, I only like some of it. Millie Vanilli, I like those guys. I know a lady that she blamed part of her divorce was bragging about wanting to bang the green-eyed Millie Vanilli, and her husband got pissed. Martin Kemp, I don't know who that is. Yeah, I didn't really care for Amy Winehouse. I probably should listen to her more before I say that, but from what I saw, I didn't like. I don't like that screaming shit. Like Janis Joplin, I think she was a super cool girl. I'd have loved to have been friends with her, but I don't like that screaming shit. I just don't. I don't know. This strikes me as a scream fest. It's not really singing. There's so many good musicians on YouTube. It's ridiculous. Yeah, there was. They lip syncing. Yeah. Who cares? They busted a bunch of people doing lip syncing. Everybody does it now. I think they were ahead of their time. Yeah, Fran from the Nanny Show. You got that? She still around? Hey, Joe. How you doing? Yeah, man. It sucks. I like Roberta Flack, someone with what I call is a decent voice. Roberta Flack, Denise Williams, all these old singers. They had to have real talent back then. No, I never watched it. I didn't watch it when Laith El Sadi was on there. I know that guy from Ann Arbor. There's no way he was going to win. Overweight and an Arabic last name. No way. And of course he didn't. He wouldn't have got auditioned to begin with, but it was one of those blind auditions where they don't get a chance to look at you. Oh, lead singer. Oh, really? Spandau Ballet. Oh, okay. Hey, STC, how you doing? Roberta Flack, great, love her. Smooth operator, yeah. Sade, love Sade. They say she's a real kook though to be around. I haven't read anything positive. You know who else is like that? Helen Hunt. They say you never meet a bigger bitch in the world than Helen Hunt. Hey, Cricket, how you doing? How about Blind Melon? I was never a Grace Slick fan. She died, didn't she? I know she had a drinking problem. I always thought she was so lucky to be on with the Jefferson Starship. Like she just got lucky. Same with David Crosby. What a jack off. They would have been so much better without him. He was a pain in the ass then, and he's a pain in the ass now. There's kids that can play more licks on a guitar they got for Christmas in an hour than he ever played his whole life. He's such an asshole. Oh yeah, I knew there was something up with Sade. Yeah, she had a kid that was some trans kid. Do you have all the albums? Carly Simon, good, yeah. She sure had a charm life, man. That's what happens when your dad's the other 50% partner in Simon Schuster. That's what goes to show you when you're trying to start a relationship based on fame. Her and James Taylor. Marie Osmond, man, I remember thinking how pretty she was when she was young. Yeah, Blind Melon, great. Oh, no kidding, Alan, huh? All right, Tweety, take care. Coco Taylor, yeah, great. Ella Fitzgerald, super. Oh yeah, you were so vain, yeah. I got tired of hearing that. It was playing all the time in the 70s. I like David Bowie, yeah. He couldn't play any instruments, though. Jackson Brown, he's finally started to age. That guy's looked the same for 50 years. Jim Morrison, his dad was a brigadier general in the Navy, I think. Yeah, I'll interview you. Yep. Oh well, I'll do it. Sure will. Yeah, I can do it. Yeah, I'll interview you. Yeah, I'll do it. Next time I'm out in Ann Arbor. Is that where you live, Ann Arbor? I'll do it. Anne Murray loved her. She had a huge lesbian following. Did you know that? Uncle Ted sucks. Admiral. Oh, okay. Admiral. All right. Yeah, I can take him or leave him. Rolling Stones. Moody Blues. All right. Hello, Cool J. Nah, I didn't really like him. Oh, you'll figure it out, Kathy. It's a cryptic message to subscribers. Pink Floyd, great. Oh, is he, Paul? Yeah, he had some heart surgery. They had to cancel that one tour. Yeah, Yes drives me nuts. Yeah, all their songs sound the same. Sid Barrett, that rings a bell. Cars, terrible. Yeah, 75. I guess you can't complain. Yeah, Mama Knock, yeah, no, okay. Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, BB King, nah. You know, he couldn't play and sing at the same time. Stone Temple Pilots, great. Excellent. I still listen to them on YouTube. Did you see when they played on Howard Stern's? Excellent. Linda Ronstadt, take her or leave her. Olivia Newton-John, totally a made-up performer. Glenn Campbell, super talented guy. Tone Loc, fantastic. Styx, his daughter belonged to a health club. My buddy dated his daughter. And I could take him or leave him. Yeah, I think Tommy Shaw was the brains behind the music. Yeah, Johnny Cash. I wouldn't call that singing. Eddie Money. I remember a girl that worked at a donut shop I would go to. Went to see him in concert in Detroit. She kept telling me how good looking he was. You know, he used to be a New York cop. He seemed to have some kind of brain damage after a while. No, I didn't know they came out with a movie on that. I like Glenn Campbell. Actually, you know how I interviewed him, Paul? A girl that I know down there said he was trying to stab her in a party store. So she came over and asked me if I'd walk her home or keep an eye on her when she left the area. So I did. And when he came out, he saw that I was watching her, and I just struck up a conversation with him. And I thought, hey, I better get an interview. And it was all over that stolen bicycle. Serial killers. I like the name of that. Yeah, I didn't like Stevie Ray Vaughan. I ran into his brother playing the slot machine in the Horseshoe, Tunica, Mississippi, Robinsonville, actually. No, that's cool. Yeah, I normally don't take people riding with me, but I'll do it with you. I think that sounds like a good idea. I like that. That's a good idea, Andy. I like that. The serial killers. Randy Rhoads, super good guy. Screwing around in an airplane and hit the tour bus. Super talented guy. You know, on tour, he'd take classical guitar lessons on the road. Smart guy. A lot of these guys are great musicians, and they get into rock, play like a bunch of drugged out hippies, but they're really uh, superb musicians. ZZ Top is an example. And let me think. So is Eddie Van Halen. Started out in piano. No, I never heard of that. Sexy. Oh, he died in the 90s. How about that one guy? A lot of people liked him. He drowned down there in the Mississippi in Memphis. Famous singer. Went for a swim, never saw him again. Yeah, Randy Rhoads, yeah. They were in a Cessna 150. Anybody that's flown an airplane does that kind of shit. It's too bad that had to happen. They don't do it now since 9/11, but they did then. I've certainly done it a lot of times. Jeff Buckley, yeah. I never really cared for any of his songs either. Yeah, you're right, Joe. I think some of them faked it. I don't think Mick Jagger ever did much drugs. Yeah, Jeff Buckley. Yeah, that's a real talent writing songs. Hey, red hair girl, how are you? Yep, staying warm. I am. Just on Fridays, Chief. Only on Friday nights. You jealous? Yeah, Ray Charles. He seemed like a really neat guy. Oh, thanks, Dirt Turk. Glad you like it. Yep. Oh, good. Eagles? Nah, I wouldn't have walked across the street to see him. No. How about Marshall Crenshaw? Wow. Good night, Sports Speak. Hang in there, man. You're heading in the right direction. Get some of that sunshine. See how you're doing. Party on. Yeah, I'll watch it while I'm doing something else. Yeah. Hank Williams, nah. I don't like him or his son. I mean, I didn't say I didn't like him. I didn't care for their music, you know. There's not too many people I'd go through all the bullshit of going to a concert for. I made some big blunders in my youth. I knew a guy that was a big shot in entertainment in Detroit. I gave away my tickets to The Who. I gave them away to Elvis Presley. You know, I've talked to people that kind of got forced into going to Michael Jackson, and every single one of them said it was the best entertainment they'd ever seen in their life. It's crazy, isn't it? I think Michael Jackson was a hell of a good guy. There's a guy, he's still a news reporter, Josh Mankiewicz. What a prick. He kind of befriended Michael Jordan and then went and told all the secrets he told him. What an asshole. So's that other asshole that had that show, To Catch a Predator. He got caught fooling around on his wife. That basically ended his career. Hey, Jeff Lynn, super talented guy. Yep. Hey, Denise, how you doing? How's it going? You know, not according to the records. Becky has been released, but to where, nobody knows. Yeah, he really is Silver Streak. Total jerk. Jimi Hendrix, another great guy. Super good guy. Yeah, Chris Hansen, yep. What a jerk. I think ELO, they were the first to plug in a violin to an amplifier. David Gilmour, good guy, nice guy, yeah. Great musician. Oh, does he really? He's such a big jack off. I saw him on TV the other night. He's gotten fat. No, no, but nobody really looked, Mark. I looked for him. If you look at the one interview, he gave his last name, and I can't find him anywhere. Barry White was great. Super good guy, too. You're not blocked, Howard, or you couldn't post. Yeah, that's because he got caught fooling around on his wife. He's such a big asshole. Look, I'm all for catching these perverts, but it is an illness, and it's one thing to get arrested. These news stations got it broke off in their ass in some civil lawsuits, arguing that they didn't get due process, and I agree. I'm all for catching perverts, but there's a line you got to draw on making a spectacle out of the whole damn thing, and they definitely cross the line. That's why you don't see those shows on TV anymore. They got creamed in court. I think Santana sucks. Yeah, it was great music. Sure seems like it, doesn't it? How about Iggy Pop, man? Right down the road from you, Sherry, Ypsilanti. You could have run into Iggy Pop over the years someplace. I don't like the White Stripes. What is that? Onsian's house. What is that? Yeah, Chicago's a great town. Yep, really is. Yeah, Iggy seems like a pretty cool guy. Yeah, Bill Crosby, big pervert, drugging girls and screwing them. No, I didn't like Tom Petty. I didn't like him. I wasn't interested in anything he did. Robin Trower, great. I couldn't take a full concert though. You'd almost have to be a drug addict to go to a Robin Trower concert. I mean, you're not singing along with anything there. Chicago, great horn section. He must have been a hell of a nice guy because he sure seemed to have a lot of good friends, Tom Petty. People were dying to play with him. I like Elvis. Yeah, it's going to be hard to do now, Illinois Farmer. You got to be alive to play an instrument. No Rush, no. I think I'd rather take a Chinese water drip. Clapton, no way. I know a guy that went to see Clapton in the 70s in Saginaw, and he was so stoned he couldn't start the concert. Yeah, there's some Russians on there now doing Chicago songs that are excellent. Manny, she's the blonde girl, the black guy. You dumbass. They're gonna murder her this Friday. Yeah, Rush. No way, man. That's something out of play to you when you get cut your time in half in solitary confinement. Just play Rush and Yes songs over and over and over. They play that in between songs at concerts in Las Vegas. Drive me nuts. Nah, I didn't like the Eagles. Yeah, I couldn't take it. Grateful Dead. That's the worst of the worst. You talk about zero talent. My God. I'm serious. Who could like anything about the Grateful Dead? Fleetwood Mac, great. They were really good. Yeah, I'm going to interview them. I'll interview them and I'll go down there. Yeah. Yeah, it's no problem. I'll do it. Buffalo Springfield. Yeah, I like that. Yep. Who's that, Casper? Who was blind as a bat and fingertips were numb? No, they're from Flint. I know a couple of people went to high school with Mark Farner. He lives up in Petoskey now. One hit wonders, if you ask me. Little River Band. Yeah, Christopher Cross. Yeah, that Michael McDonald got Christopher Cross going. A Little River Band, like two songs that were worth the shit. You go crazy at a concert. I thought about it, Chief, but your mother, she's over here now and she picked it, so don't blame me. She says hi and get to bed early. Yeah, Allman Brothers. I liked America. I saw them 3 times. They say he's the biggest jerk you'll ever meet in your life, John Fogerty. Oh, you're calling it Pine Knob, Jesse? Yeah, favorite band. I'd say now this is a culmination of songs that you turn up the volume and just legit talent. It's got to be Led Zeppelin. Beach Boys, I saw them twice. Yeah, I loved America. Saw them 2 times. No, I watch them all the time. Yeah, I like them. The blonde guy, that's Gary Beckley, and then Dewey Bennell, the other guy. He's really aged pretty well. No, Zach. No, they're not. David, none of those guitar players for Pink Floyd could play like Jimmy Page. No way. I saw him at both times at Olympia in Detroit, the 70s. I can tell you one was 75. One time was 75 for sure. I got it, but I never listened to it. I have that. Hey, JD, how you doing? I don't. He may be. Is that true, Paul? He's a good guy, but that one-legged bitch really screwed him. Remember that? And the wife before that, Linda, seemed like a sweetheart. Then he had to marry that bimbo. He should have chopped her other leg off. What a bitch. Ah, grunge. I love grunge. I thought Nirvana was great. Yeah, Heather Mills. That's it. Yeah. What a gold-digging bitch. She must have really put on an act. You know, I did not see Zeppelin at Olympia, Eddie. Sad to say. I could have, and I didn't do it. I didn't like them that much then. No, I don't. I never bought the T-shirts. I always thought they cost too much. I always thought you looked like kind of a douche with a concert T-shirt on, like you were some, big deal. You went to this concert, so what? Yeah, I like some of their songs. I don't think I'd ever go to a concert. That one Backstreet Boy guy died. I'm not a Justin Bieber fan, but he's got talent. I think Taylor Swift sucks. That's a totally manufactured entertainer. Yeah, they probably are, Paul. I never liked any of the Beatles songs, not one. Tool, excellent, fantastic. Dave Mason, super, one hit wonder. Kansas, not, no way. Jim Croce, excellent. Why don't they ever play any of his songs on the radio? My guess is they're too long, but is that why? I never hear a Jim Croce song on the radio. Not even operator. Typo negative. I really don't know too much about it. Yeah, I don't know, Neil. I don't know. I never really study it carefully. The Monkees, yeah, I like watching that. I watched them as a kid. That Peter Tork inherited the liquid paper, that correcting stuff in a little bottle when you made a typing error. Peter Tork, he inherited that. One of those monkey guys is still around. Somebody was on one of these chats that was saying they were going to a concert. Yeah. I didn't know that, Craig. Huh. Jerry Rafferty, I like him. Baker Street. Dan Fogelberg, a couple of them. And Davy Jones, he died down there in Florida. He was really into horse racing. Police, excellent, great. I was at the McDonald's International Conference was in Orlando about 5 years ago, and I went to it. And Adam Levine, who's a total douche, and Sting did a private concert for the owner operators. Well, I got to go because my sister owned a McDonald's at the time. Sting was really good, but that Adam Levine, what an obnoxious jackoff. Mickey Dolenz, yeah. I think he's dead, isn't he? Oh, is he really? Jerry Rafferty, huh? Love Sting, super good, excellent, super, great guy, good storyteller. Yep. He combed his 6 hairs on his forehead to the right. Oh, no kidding. You're lucky, the seeker. That's when that Steve Dahl was down there, that jackass radio DJ that came from Detroit to Chicago. Remember when they burned the disco records? Led Zeppelin, excellent. Love him. Oh, he's still alive? Oh, okay. Maybe that's the one somebody went to see. What's he do? Bang on a pie tin? I mean, those guys had zero talent other than faking singing. It didn't matter then. Yeah. Oh, was it Comiskey Park? Oh, okay. Huh. Oh, that's cool. Good for you. Let's see a good concert. I hate Facebook. I don't know if she does or not, Brandon. I don't know. Probably. No, I never did any. No. Good drawing. You're not gonna like this one. Now, you guys can laugh all you want, but believe it or not, this is good. And you know what it is? My $5 frozen sushi from Aldi's. Hi, hon. Hi, honey. Hi, girl. You hungry? You hungry, hon? Huh? You're a good girl, honey. The sushi's good, man. $5. I highly recommend it. May, when you come out here and visit, sushi's on me. I'm talking to your mom, Chief. Talking to your mother. No, nothing from Coco. No. Heroin addicts crave sugar. I never tried one. They like them though, Craig or Paul. Only for certain things. Scallops, blueberries. Now it's sushi. It's starting today. But their other stuff sucks. Their meat sucks. Their chicken sucks. Couple fruit things, frozen seafood, and that's it. Oh, thank you, Claire. Do you mind if I put it toward beer? I do, Mark. Yeah. Thank you, Claire. You didn't need to do that. I never even heard of Swedish fish till I started handing them out. Oh, Andy said that before, I think. Sugar spikes dopamine. Huh. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. How about if I put it towards a bottle of 10-year-old scotch? Oh, God. Yeah, all these stuff. I don't like their other stuff. Yeah, I tried their beer once. Terrible. No way. What, are you hungry? You want something? I just fed you a big ass dinner. What do you want now? You want one of these? You want one of these? You want one of these? Wow, there you go. There you go. Yeah, I heard that. The bag's crinkling? Yeah, foreign Parkinson's. I don't wish anything bad against the guy. Yeah, you're right, Andy. Sharon Osbourne's super ignorant. Yeah, it probably is. I don't give a shit where it comes from as long as it's good. Well, you got to get your carrots from South Carolina or something, Superwoman. Carrot's a carrot. Who cares? That's fun, isn't it, John? Well, I don't doubt it. Where are you going, Jesse? You going tonight? You going to Betty? I will, yeah. Sure will. Rachel, I mean. I never heard of it. There might be. Annie might know about it. Oh, her phone now. Yeah, I got in trouble with YouTube on that, Paul. I'm glad you got to watch it. Monica. Casper, that's what your mom's on. What a time to have your phone run out, huh? I, I didn't take it down, yeah. Oh, YouTube took it down. They still bitch about that. It's none of your business, Echo. It's none of your business. How much did you make last year? Yeah, they took it down, yeah. I got a strike and then I appealed it and I got a warning, which was bullshit because I placarded it 18 over. There's other videos like it. That's what I mean, man. You never know. I could be here one day and gone the next. You, YouTube took it down. I didn't have a choice. Yeah. Nah, it's more like 75K, Echo. Yeah, I got them all. Yeah. I'll have that video back up before it's over. I've looked at other platforms, but they're just a pain in the ass. No, you're right, Bonnie. It was a vanilla interview, minus the heroin injecting. I thought it was great how Monica reacted compared to Mimi. I can't hear you, Chief. What'd you say? Sorry for the technical difficulties. Heroin injecting. And, there's a bunch of them up there now they haven't taken down, so go figure. That's what I put, educational. Yeah, hey, tell me about it, man. Believe me, I checked because I knew it'd be a problem if they didn't like it. And sure enough, they didn't like it. I'll have it up there again. Yeah, it's kind of the truth, Stephen. I was talking about girls injected heroin, Steve. Yeah, it wasn't that big a deal, I didn't think. And I looked around. I mean, I did my due diligence. I just didn't slop it up there. Yeah, yep. 2 people injecting heroin. You can go on YouTube right now. They're all over the place. Yeah, yep. Suburban, yep. Did you get the chance to see that, Larry? Yeah, not too many people did because I did it in the daytime and it was gone soon. Oh, really, man? Huh? That's interesting. Yeah, probably are. Yeah, it's you never know. I mean, yeah, just go on there, heroin injecting, type it in there, all over the place. Yeah, Lacey, somebody emailed me the other day. Lacey got nailed with trafficking in Ohio. Said she was looking at some serious time. Yeah, that's the back page, guys, John. Yeah, Lacey's cool. Oh, thanks, weather guy. Appreciate it. I didn't either, man. I didn't either. And I got a strike, which is like the worst thing you can do. And I appealed it and got a warning. Oh, really, Virginia? Did you think it was bad to upload? You're right, Andy. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Huh. Yeah, man, I didn't have a problem with it. They told Craigslist, and Craigslist saw the light. Backpage didn't. No, they have somebody look at it and decide if it should be taken down. I thought I got screwed on the deal, but that's just my opinion. I'm biased. No, I didn't think so. I thought it was fine. Oh, okay, Steve. Oh, yeah, they're all over the place on YouTube. Oh, yeah, that would not be cool. I mean, I think those guys going around blowing that train horn off is bullshit. They're getting sued over that right now. No, it's all over, on TV. Yeah, but that shouldn't be up to them because it's all the final analysis is done by uh, YouTube. And just because somebody wants something taken down, they should look at it and say, "Screw you." Yeah, pandering or hanging around with a known prostitute, and if they've got drug paraphernalia with them, they'll implicate you in that as well. They'll get you. If you're driving a prostitute someplace, they can get you for sex trafficking. Did you know that, Andy? They will. $25,000 later, you'll get out of it. Yep, that's true. Yeah, they can. Yep. Yeah, carrying drugs too. Yep. No, I know Virginia. I mean, but there you could go on and on, with examples like that. Yeah, yeah. LA, how you been doing? Yeah, that's it, man. You're right. Oh, no kidding, John, huh? No, not sex offender. Nope. Nope. It's different. Yeah, yep, yep. Oh, really? Periscope, huh? You have to check that out. Yeah, they do. You're right, Stephen. Yep. Oh, no kidding, Andy. Yeah, no, you'll run out of time before you run out of bad examples. It's a chat, Ronald. See you, Joe. Thanks. Oh, cool. Yeah, I remember those. Some of those were fake, though, John. Ronald, get lost. Go learn some manners and come back. Weirdo. Ronald, how old are you? How old are you? This is an adult channel. Oh, thank you, Paul. Where, LA, to where? Yeah, is that rotten.com? Is that still around? Oh, is he? I'll get rid of him then. Yeah, thanks, Jim. Appreciate it. He shouldn't be on here. It's 18 and older. I don't know how they figure that out, but I guess they don't if the kid's coming on. Well, I think I'm going to sign off here, you guys. I'm going to go try and catch some news, take a shower, head out and do that Amish stuff tomorrow. It's good chat tonight. Thank you. Good night, man. All right, Sherry. See ya. Okay, same to you, Ed. All right, Mark. All right, Seeker. Yeah, sorry about your nephew. All right, you guys. Check you out tomorrow. I'll let you know how the Amish thing went. Okay, Steve. Thanks. Yep. See you, Superwoman. See you, Sherry. Night, you guys.